Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Idols episode 10, and I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Sold out Idols. Apparently, from what I've read up, this is actually the final episode of the series, so I'm doubly pumped up for this one. Oh snap. Yo, the counter's actually going up. Alright, hopefully after all this build-up, they do have a performance that ends up being amazing to watch, because with it being an Idols anime, it's kind of a shame they didn't have more performances throughout the series. Oh, it's actually pretty adorable in its own way. Psst. I mean, it could be worse, though. What the fuck? Talk about a flex there. I would actually half believe her. You know, they should have at least brought some flashlights or something, or a glow stick. And saying that, I kind of wish there was a little bit more, build up to see, like, their emotions or right before the performance. But, hey, you know what? As long as they have a kick-ass performance, that'd be... I love how they're staring at the wrong direction. I like how Rika was talking shit, yet she was in the completely off direction. And I would expect that kind of fuck up from Aina, not from Ruka. Ruka's always seemed like the most mature out of the girls. Okay, that feels a bit last second. I would have loved to have seen why they sold out a concert, though. This feels like we got the point A to point C without seeing the things in between. Feels like they super rushed it. Because weren't the girls in a less than optimal spot in last week's episode, if I recall? It feels like they're just skipping towards the finishing line here. Unless there's like an episode 9.5 that I missed. Yeah, because early episode 9 was the Graduating Idols episode. You know, this is nice to hear about this, but I would have actually loved to have seen them react to that when it was actually happening on screen, though. Wow, I mean, this is all nice and dandy. If they would have shown it on screen, though, that's the thing. And saying that, though, the vocal performances from the voice actors are really good at this point, though. They've really have grown into their roles. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Alright, this performance better go all out. Huh. Well, I hope the lyrics are super meaningful here. Okay, I mean, the music itself sounds good. Come on, Crunchyroll, you can't pay your translators money to translate the fucking song! I'm pretty fucking sure for a series like Idols, with its animation quality, it wouldn't have costed that much This ain't motherfucking a Love Live anime where I'm assuming it'd be expensive to get the rights to subtitle the songs, but jeez! Come on, Crunchyroll. And I'm not gonna blame the translators, it's probably not their fault, it's probably Crunchyroll's fault for not paying the rights to utilize the lyrics. Song itself sounds good though. It's actually really fluid. If the series had animation quality like this from start to finish, this series would have been so much better. Definitely looks like they blew their budget on the opening ED and this musical number, which it really does look beautiful. Alright, I'll give them credit. They went all out. They went all out. That's it! No, what? We're not gonna get a follow through as to like. How in the fuck? No. So they just cut off a portion of the performance. What the fuck? I would have actually loved to have seen some of the fan cheers. Oh, so they're showing us dialogue from the previous episodes. Come on, animators, that's just taking the piss now. With it being the final episode of the series, I was expecting them to show off the full performance and then get to see the reactions from the crowd. Not this shit! What the fuck? Okay, come on now. This would be okay. If this series ends up without at least showing us the aftermath of how the girls did in the performance, how the audience reacted, it is gonna make this final episode feel hollow. Especially since we've had 9 episodes of the series actually build up to the singular performance. I don't know what's with the idol animes this season sucking balls. Like, really now? I don't even know what to say. Hopefully they give us something after these credits. That's it! What the fuck? That's part of the fun of anime, seeing the way the crowd responds after a performance. Wow, what a letdown. Oh, thank you very much, animators, for skipping everything. Feels like a setup for a season 2 if it does get one. That's it! What the fuck? So on top of them skipping all the interesting stuff, because that was wasn't that one of their goals of the girls to go to Budokan? So aside from skipping the journey of how the girls finally became much more proficient and skilled enough to perform at a big venue like Budokan, the animators also have the audacity of skipping all that shit and then ending with like it potentially opening the door for a season 2. They actually think they got a shot at season 2. What the fuck? I mean, there's so many things wrong with this episode. Considering that they built up this performance, they didn't even show us the follow-through about it. Yeah, well, we know the girls are successful. Whoop-de-fucking-do. That's all this episode did. The only decent part was the performance in the middle and the dialogue at the start. But this doesn't make up for the fact that we had 9 build-up episodes only for us to get, like, parts ways of a payoff. It's like, what? Is that really the best the animation staff and the writing staff can come up with the series? This kind of lazy resolution? Wow. So they rush the performance. They don't see the audience react to it on screen. They rush the career of Aina and the others, which I was really interested in seeing because they were building all that up. Just for some cutesy moments. Hooray! Thank you very much, animators. Thank you very much for disappointing. Completely and utterly. I don't know why I ever expected anything from this series. As for the final episode itself, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm giving it a 4.75 out of 10. This episode was a huge-ass disappointment. How in the fuck did I give it a high rating? So yeah, this episode gets a 4.75 out of 10 overall. And for me, that's a bit below average. Because I did like the animation for the idol stuff. It was just too fucking short. As for the other things, the series itself, it wasn't good. If I were to rate the series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Because honestly, the middle episodes, they were enjoyable, but they fucked up the beginning of the series and they fucked up the ending. So just because the middle episodes were decent, it ain't gonna salvage the botched up beginning and botched up ending of the series. And it's a shame because I was starting to really like this series in the finishing stretch, but no. It became the shitty idols instead of being the good idols I was starting to become. And yeah, honestly, this season's been a bad season for idol animes. Most of them have sucked. Except for Geiki Idol and I Star Chu, but the other ones have sucked. This series now officially sucks. Idol League Pride is sucking balls. Fuck. I can only hope I Star Chu at the very least doesn't become shit. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'm disappointed in this episode, in this series. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below, y'all. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. And hopefully, if the series does get a season 2, it ends up being better than this. I mean, I hope it just ends like this, though. Please, I hope. But yeah, I expected more from the series. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.